Hey bros, so you're wondering, why does my baby have a cone head? And is this gonna last forever? Thank you so much for joining me today at the Baby BFF. I'm Dr. Candice, and thanks so much for coming to the Bro series. So, today we're gonna talk about 4 different things. What is this cone head? Number 2, is this normal? Number 3, what causes this? And number 4, finally, the question that I know you are all wanting answered, will my baby have this forever? Okay, so let's get into it. I can tell you, I have been in countless delivery rooms where this beautiful baby has just been born and the dad is sitting there looking at their baby's top of their head saying, I've never quite seen a head shaped like that. So if you remember the movie from back in the day, Coneheads from the 90s, when a baby is delivered, their head has a cone shape to it, much like what you see in that movie. So what is this cone head? Well, it's actually called molding. And number 2, is this normal? Yes, this is normal. I want you to think about why a baby would have this shape to their head when they're delivered. Remember, they have to fit through a really tiny hole. Even though the cervix dilates to 10 centimeters, which is pretty large for baby to be able to come through the birth canal, you have to remember there is so much pressure being placed by the uterus on the baby as they descend through the birth canal and they descend through that small space. So their heads are actually designed to be able to mold to get through the birth canal. So we will talk about that in another video, but that's why they talk about the soft spots that are on the baby's head. There are things called fontanelles and sutures, which actually allow the skull to kind of mold and move so that baby can fit through the birth canal. So, is this normal? Yes, it's perfectly normal. And the question everybody wants answered, number 4, will my baby have this forever? No, your baby will not have this shape to their head forever. Generally, it is going to take, sometimes a few days, sometimes up to a week for the head to regain its natural rounded position. And that really is dependent upon the molding and the baby's head shape when they're delivered. So, a mom that had a scheduled C-section where baby did not have to go through much of the labor process, that baby, a lot of the times, is going to come out with a perfectly round, beautiful head. And when I see a baby that was just delivered and it has a perfectly round head, I always say, oh, that must have been a C-section. Same thing with when you have a vaginal delivery. If it was a fast vaginal delivery and baby was not, having to go through a lot of hours of pushing, their head may rebound back to that round shape a lot quicker. So yes, it's normal. Yes, it is going to go back to round. So I hope I've answered your question. No, your baby will not have a cone head forever. So make sure to subscribe to the Baby BFF. Please put in the comments any other topics that you're interested in hearing about. I am doing a special bro series geared at dads, just so that we can get you the information that you need. So make sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Dr. Candice.